Can you mute his instead? You know what it is, and you know what we do. Hey, it's the What Up Doe, the What Up Doe, the What Up Doe Show. Yo, yo, yo. What up, Doe? I'm your boy OG Tim Wilson, and we are here on a Friday night recording it live. And we are bringing it to you whenever you see it, and I want you to love it. This is the What Up Doe Show, and I got a great show lined up for you tonight. I got a few surprises for y'all tonight, man. I've got some surprises. I got a new segment. This is going to be loads of fun. We are out here on YouTube, on the WUDS network. We are out here on Booms TV, on your Roku or your Fire Stick. We are out here in these streets picking up hookers and giving money to bums. We are doing this thing like it's never been done before. And all you people celebrating a birthday this week, happy birthday to all of y'all. On that note, man, I'm going to go ahead and waste no more time and get this party started. What's going on in the building, man? What's happening with you fellas? What's going on? I got in the building with me. I got DJ Rob45, and I got the graphic wizard Waze in the building. Rob45, what's going on with you, man?
Nothing much, man. Nothing much. Speaking of those birthdays, we got to give a big WUDS Network and Boom TV shout out to my son J Man, aka Bayman, Bam. Bayman. Talking too fast. Today is his birthday.
Well, happy birthday, Bam Bam. Happy birthday, Bam Bam. Happy birthday to Bam the Bam. Waves, what's going on with you, man?
Not a lot. First, I want to start off by saying happy birthday, nephew. And not a lot. I had a little fender bender this morning that got me a little something, but all is good. Kids are happy. Everything's good. Started the weekend's going. Got a basketball tournament tomorrow to go to.
Man, this dude talking about he had a little fender bender this morning. This was in an all-out crash. You know what I'm saying? I'm serious, man. I'm sitting at work. Next thing you know, I'm looking at this. This is what I'm looking at. This is what I'm looking at. Yo, man, I don't know if I can do the show tonight.
Hey, yeah, no. It's just a bruised chest wall. They're trying to get me to take a bus home, but I needed that fresh air, man.
Fender benders don't bruise your chest wall.
Yeah,
that's news for you.
And with the other complications that you already have.
Yeah.
Well, that was the biggest concern because the injury is right above my heart, and
but I had a fender bender. It's the damn seatbelt.
He didn't even mention the problems he got with his head.
Yeah, right.
So anyway, man, let's get down to the get down. I don't want to waste no time because I've got some surprises for y'all. I would like to say right now that I have the most mind-blowing story. It's a fact. It's not even a story. It is a fact, a mind-blowing fact that you never knew, that I never knew. It's, to me, for me personally, it is top 5 of the most mind-blowing things I've learned all in my whole life.
Oh, wow.
Definitely the biggest this year. I would say the biggest this decade. Hell, I would say the biggest this century. Probably and top five in my life. This one is that mind blowing to me.
Okay.
It's that big. You just wait for it. You just wait for it. But before we get there, we gotta talk about sports.
What up, Doe Sports?
I'm not gonna spend a whole lot of time here, but I am gonna start with the Chicago Bears. The Chicago Bears quarterback Caleb Williams was catfished by some white boys. They sent him a text message claiming to be Ben Johnson and saying that I'm Ben Johnson. I'm accepting the job. I haven't told him, I haven't announced it yet. I'm gonna make the official announcement tomorrow. Thought you should be the first to know. And he was all pumped up. Oh, let's fucking go! And then he called Amon Ra. He sent Amon Ra St. Brown a text message to say, "Hey, what's Ben Johnson's phone number?" And Amon Ra ignored his call. And so he couldn't confirm if it was the right number or not. So he FaceTimed the number, and lo and behold, it was some white kids going, "Hey."
Yeah.
Never
Never said he was too bright.
yeah, they got him.
I'm glad you didn't, bro. Man, that would have been another thing he done misspoke on. he said, "Oh, the punter, you ain't gonna be doing much of that." And he's like, he got excited, and I don't blame him because you got a coach like Ben Johnson. If you hear that, you're gonna be excited as a player. I get it, but checks and balances, bro.
I'm waiting until he does really get that call, though.
From Mike McCarthy? I'm just playing. We ain't going there.
So, Ja Morant dunked on Victor Wembanyama.
Nasty dunk.
But it didn't count.
Nope.
That's what was crazy about it.
Hey, but that poster's still there.
I was asked about it. He said, I'm going to go at anybody, but it didn't count, so it don't count.
Right.
Right. But it still makes a mean poster.
What did he get? An offensive foul?
No, it was they blew the whistle before the shot.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, but he was coming in and he went up. He got fouled on the way up by somebody else. But he did anyway because I'm here now.
Yeah, right.
Boom, shakalaka. It's the one chief rocker. Keep a microphone inside of my locker. And that's all I got for sports, man. Because I got what'd you say?
I think getting dunked on like that is the most disrespectful thing in basketball.
No, it's not.
I was gonna say getting crossed over and flying over towards your bench is the most disrespectful thing in basketball.
I don't want nobody junk in my face like that.
His junk wasn't in his face.
Yeah.
Damn, you going to the next level, man. But I think what's more disrespectful is getting out of the way and letting somebody score on you.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
I'd rather get dunked on. I'd rather get dunked. But see, me, I'm going to try. And if I fail, I'm going to get dunked on. It's going to be a poster because I'm going to try to knock your ass out the air. I'm a Piston bad boy.
What Up, Doe Entertainment.
And entertainment news. Rob 45's favorite rapper, Drake, has filed a lawsuit against the record company. You want to talk about this? I know. The only reason I'm bringing this up is because Wade said I'm only doing. He was when that picture y'all saw. Should I bring it back up? That picture, y'all saw. He was like, I'm going to do the show tonight because I want to talk about Drake. That's how that went. So he filed suit. Talk more about it because I didn't forgot what he talked about.
All right, so he had dropped the petition so he can actually file the suit. He filed the suit against UMG.
Yep.
All is good there for defamation.
Okay.
But he also did a huge mistake that essentially he just destroyed his hip hop career completely. By he's naming content creators as part of this suit.
Yep.
And then on top of all that,
he got to know Life Shack.
He got to know Life Shack, Kai Cenat, all of them, RDC World, all of them, and coincidentally, he didn't name a single white content creator.
My favorite one is No Life Shack. That's my boy.
Yes.
So big ups to No Life Shack.
I agree. He is my favorite as well. But where he really just messed it all up is the claim of anti-Semitism in the "Not Like Us" song.
Expand on that because I missed that.
There he had referenced in the document that basically UMG allowed Kendrick Lamar to attack him with anti-Semitic language because he is part Jewish, and that's his claim, because he's part Jewish, not that he's actually said anything about Jewish people in the song. But he's claiming anti-Semitism in the defamation suit as well.
Yeah, yeah, that's a reach. That's
Yeah.
a reach.
Yeah.
But yeah, so he said that as far as the way he mentioned the content creators was that he's suing them for allowing, because Kendrick had said I'm waiving copyright laws so that the content creators can do their reviews, can do their do their shit without any backlash, and he's suing the record label for allowing the waiving um, of that statute, of the waiving of the copyrights to
Mhm.
allow these content creators to play this song more and more, and it encouraged them
Yeah.
to play it. Blah blah
Yeah.
blah.
And in less than 24 hours, the content creation community and reaction community just made it very clear your lawsuit is about to fail completely on his face. Mainly due to the fact that his biggest claim with this defamation case is that, and they're posting that they are still being monetized for push-ups and all of his songs that he released during this whole rap battle, completely negating everything he's got to say in this defamation case, as far as UMG allowing content creators and all of that. He's moved away from the botting from Spotify. He's completely just gone away from all of that. He's not even talking about the number of streams. It's just not applying copyright law.
Y'all smell that? I think I smell something coming off of Drake.
Hey,
Five
now,
left.
now, where my biggest issue with this whole thing is, if he were to be successful with this lawsuit, it opens up a floodgate that could essentially make hip hop a little more difficult. Only because now record labels have to be aware of whether or not their artist is releasing music that could get them a lawsuit, which could have a very big negative impact on the art in its own right.
Well,
I
I
don't.
think that was kind of already out there.
Mhm.
That part there. Go ahead, Rob. What was you about to say?
Don't the artists own the copyright on the music?
No, the label does.
No, because the artist also has a right to the copyright.
Yeah.
So if he wants to waive that copyright, he can.
Mhm.
There's nothing wrong with that.
Yeah, and clearly he is waiving it because they're
Label-
still being
the label-
monetized for his music.
He's saying the label shouldn't allow it,
Mm-hmm.
and I'm going to say this, and this is not. There's only one way that I would give him an inkling of a benefit of the doubt here, and that would be if in the past he requested to waive copyright and was denied. That's it. That's the only inkling of a possibility that I would understand and give him a pass to say, if I was to say, in speaking in as if I'm the artist, saying, when I tried to waive copyright and let people play it online, you told me no. Now you've got this guy on here calling me, defaming my name, calling me a fucking pedophile, and you're saying it's okay, but you denied me when I was trying to do the same thing. Well, now that's a problem. That is a problem that I would say I'll give him a halfway give him benefit of the doubt. But that ain't what happened here.
No. And even UMG this morning put out a statement saying we afforded Kendrick Lamar the same right that we afforded Drake, essentially. That
Problem
essentially
is,
this is nothing new. Drake should have been aware of this because this is what we've been doing for him.
problem is, you mad because he thought to think of it and you didn't.
Mhm.
That ain't no. It ain't even that really. You know, he thought of it and you didn't, but that ain't the problem. The problem is you butthurt, man. If you just take this L like a man and kept on walking, you could be back to making music already. It'll be behind us. It'll be behind you. It would be over. You are making you're hurting yourself by keeping this shit. You keeping it going.
The more and more this whole thing goes on, and the more I listen to Euphoria, I'm starting to look at Euphoria as a prophecy more and a prediction more than just a straight diss track. Because now it's like, holy crap. Everything he said in that song is coming. Everybody is now visually and
Guess
physically
I gotta
able
listen
to
to the
see
song
now.
again because I don't I'm you know I'm not a Kendrick I'm not a Kendrick fan. I don't really follow him much. Uh,
Mhm.
and Euphoria to me was a boring song, and I can't really follow him. He just it's just not my kind of guy. His voice is annoying.
Right.
He's not one of my favorite rappers.
That's
Not
fair.
Like Us is one of my favorite songs.
Right.
He busted your ass. He busted your ass with that one.
Mhm.
But
Trump said it best.
so I never went back and I would have to listen to you give Euphoria another listen because when I first heard it, I wasn't impressed.
Yeah. He started off the song, and the way he started off that song is showing exactly what we're seeing right now out of Drake. Is he said the famous actor we once knew is paranoid and spiraling. And now we're starting to see that with this lawsuit and what's being claimed in this lawsuit. It's definitely looking like paranoia is clearly spiraling out of control. And
Drake,
that's where everybody's getting this the idea like it's looking more and more like a prophecy than just a straight diss track.
Drake, you need to fire everybody who's telling you to file these lawsuits. They need to be fired.
You need to stop sitting here holding academics to a string because he's the one that's gonna give you the information like, hey, bro, you killing your career right now. And he's already
Yeah.
done when it posted that video saying you're killing your career right now.
Yeah, he's shooting himself in the foot over and over again. He's just
Yes.
taking L after L. Then he come out to the basketball game wearing a fur coat with teddy bears on it. Get the fuck out.
Orlando Brown said it best.
You look like a hoe.
So I'm gonna go ahead and get it to you. No further ado. I'm gonna hit y'all with the most mind-blowing fact. And I say it's a fact and not a story because this is not something I made up. It's not just something I heard. This is a story from the horse's mouth. One of my favorite entertainers of all time. The man that's outlived them all. In the words of George Clinton himself, prepare yourself to hear something that's going to fuck you up.
What was the flashlight session like? Was that the biggest party ever in the studio?
The ha da da dee da 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 da. That was my 5th grade best friend's bar mitzvah melody. Ha da da dee da 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 da.
No, I can't unhear that.
His name was Myron Sanford, and he had to do his bar mitzvah, whatever it was, rehearsal, and we was no more than 12, 13. Myron, you and George come in for sandwiches and soup. And it's ha da da dee da 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 ha da da dee da. So that's the melody that stuck with me all my life.
Oh my God. So you already had that melody when you were a teenager kid from a bar mitzvah, and then all of a sudden, what 20 years later, if you're recording Flashlight and you're like, wait, I got a hook for this, I got a melody.
I got ha da da dee da 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 da. It just works so perfectly in that song. As soon as you hear it, you know that's where that came from.
It's a bar mitzvah song.
Yeah.
Oh my God.
Matter of fact, I used it in 2 or 3 songs. I mean,
Wow. One of the most iconic one of the most iconic riffs for one of the most iconic songs came from a bar mitzvah.
Wow.
It is insane and hilarious at that.
A bar mitzvah melody. Yeah, that one is definitely of mine.
A bar mitzvah melody became a funk classic.
Absolute funk classic.
That is insane.
Bro.
Sorry, my producer wheels were turning.
Ah.
But it goes back to something I've said before. It's like when I did the squirrel boogie when I was in Wisconsin, and I did squirrel boogie. I took it from when I was a kid. There was a guy named Tiger Dan. I remember nothing else about Tiger Dan except he had that little drop that hooked me of a Tiger Dan. And anybody that knows that, if you hear it, you go, that's where you got yeah, I get it now. And that's where, it's something nobody else that was in that market has ever heard. And even if I did it here, people wouldn't catch that. It's so long ago, and it was so small and probably insignificant to the average person, but to me as a kid, it was my hook. It hooked me. So I just put my own twist to it and redid it, and that's basically what he did there.
Yeah. And see, mine is a little different. I've always had this like certain rhythm. Anytime I'd be, kids, we'd play around beatbox, thinking we are going to be the next, great beatboxer or something.
Like me.
Yeah. And I only had one rhythm I could continuously keep. And then come to find out years later as an adult, it's the same rhythm my heart has. And that's why that rhythm has always been stuck in my head. This my entire life it's the exact same beat every single time.
Wow. And he's got a bad heart, folks, so that's why he never became a beatboxer. But anyway.
Right.
His heart is a little offbeat.
Yeah. My heart dances like a white man.
Yeah, man. So that's it's pretty cool to do that. It's a lot of they as they always say, it's an old saying. There's nothing new under the sun. You kind of rehash old thoughts, old ideas, what nurtured you, and it's a collection of knowledge that creates in your own style, but you pick up pieces of other stuff,
Right,
and create your own. Which is why I got a golf coach. My golf coach, for instance, I got a new golf coach, and he's looking at what I've learned, taking what I've learned, and taking me to the next level by saying, okay, I would have taught it to you this way. So I'm learning from a different coach, and I'm learning new techniques, and my game is picking. I can feel it. I haven't played yet, but I feel like I'm doing some things that I hadn't been doing before, and that's important.
right.
Because without change, there's no change, right? You can't do the same thing all the time and expect it to change. We talked about birthdays a little while ago.
Mm-hmm.
Yes, we did.
2 big birthdays this week that I wanted to save for this moment. My ex-girlfriend Sade turned 60.
Wait, hold on. Sade?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. That's my ex.
It took a second for that to register.
Sade turned 60 this week, and the beautiful Aaliyah would have been 46 this week.
God. And she would have been a beautiful 46.
Yes, indeed. And she got her own Barbie doll for her birthday. They created an Aaliyah Barbie doll, and it's pretty sweet, pretty cool.
That is sick.
Oh wow, I haven't seen it yet. So
Yeah, it's cool in the game. Just want to drop this because I thought this was extremely funny. It is not even a story, but AB Antonio Brown dropped a post this week that was epic. It was a picture. I didn't know what I was looking at first. It's a picture from like a distance of a porn scene, where they're shooting the porn scene. You can see the camera. You're like behind the cameras watching them film a porn scene. And his caption said, and I quote, and I'm reading this because I got to get the quote right. Fox Sports Studios lunch break.
Oh, damn.
Oh wow.
Yo.
AB's a monster.
Wow.
Wow. Ladies and gentlemen, this is the result of a habitual crash out session.
That's how you troll somebody.
That's how you troll.
Jeez.
That's how you troll
Hey,
somebody.
he could have hit Tom with that one too.
Yeah.
You still look like a hoe.
Oh man.
Can you be my hoe?
Okay, all right. Oh boy. I got a new segment for y'all.
All right.
Okay.
And I've been storing them up. So I've been debating for a while on which one to play. So I don't know which one to play. But I have a new segment for you.
Okay.
It's called the Freestyle of the Week.
Oh.
This week's freestyle, let's go ahead and kick it off right. Since it's the first one, let's go ahead and bring a monster out the bag. I've got more, some better than others, some famous people, some not famous people. It's just if I hear a dope freestyle, I'm recording it, and I am going to share one freestyle in its entirety. I got the idea from our last show when I did Ness, right? We did, and I played the Ness freestyle, and I said, we're going to do one of these. I'm going to keep this going, but I ain't going to save it. We're going to do Freestyle of the Week. This week's freestyle is coming from Redman.
Hey, West Coast, what the fuck is up? I'ma drop some jewels for y'all motherfuckers. Let's go. Yeah, smoke.
Get him, Red!
Check it out. Hey, my mindset, cold red. Make sure it resonates for the youngins and the old heads. My vision high quality from low res. My fan bomb like an atom, gold man. I'm a mortar to the new world order. I live underground while the top getting slaughtered. My sons and my daughter inherit the kingdom. Captain Cannabis, I walk with a green thumb. I push pride to the side and I learn something. I got a bird's eye view while I'm buck hunting. Bucks, call it cream or the guap. I'm a 90s nigga, I'm the cream of the crop.
Hey.
Everybody got a podcast. In the past, I did them. A lot of them now, I bypass. Cause they wanna judge you about truth. But they ain't even living a truth. That's why I'm vulnerable in the booth, nigga. Hey,
Smoke la da 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 da
yes,
da.
sir. Jack Boy Beat.
Smoke la da da da.
Hey, I commentate hood shit, so skip Bayless. The way I think now, I never made it. You can love it or hate it, I'm just getting started. My enemy want blood, so I'm wearing garlic. Strapped with a vest, fofo in the garment. Those who seek knowledge, they the main target. My quest been ordered for fact check, but I'm 100. Any hood, I got access. Hollywood house parties, I never did it. Sacrifice my character, I never did it. I used to wonder why I never got invited. But if I spill the beans, they might kill the king. I stayed in a safe zone. This is all me, nigga, I ain't been cloned. Since 18, I moved pounds up in the street. Around when Suge Knight and Easy had beef. I'm still here, nigga. Feel my genuine draft, no Miller, instrumental killer. I wrap circles around these rap dudes. In my world, bad news is good news. Microwave niggas, they hot but cold later. Me, I be that grandma cook food. My set Gilla house click, cause Redman is the shit. Bitch, let's go.
Hey.
Jack Boy Beat. Brick City. Smoke. Let's go.
What Up, Doe News?
Let's get down to some news, man. Now that we done did that one. Jaguar Wright, my favorite person. She says that Mary J. Blige is a closet lesbian. I wonder how she knows.
Mm. Oh, man.
I wonder how she knows a lot of what she says she knows.
Because she's in the know.
Yeah, it ain't that hard. You just got to be in the building. You ain't got to actually be noticeable. You know how much stuff I know about people and I haven't even spoken to them?
Yeah.
So I get it. I can understand it.
Hopefully from listening to Jaguar, right?
No, I ain't gonna lie. I haven't heard this one. I
Alright.
I can see it being true. I'm not gonna lie about that part. I can absolutely see it being true.
At least bisexual.
Yeah.
I could see her having some lesbian activity.
Yeah.
I can
I'm
see
not
that.
gonna completely discount what she's saying. I don't know if she actually knows or not. That's none of my business, but
They might have been carpet munching each other before.
I was just gonna say. Someone, hey, she might have had someone clean the rugs in Mary
They
Kay.
had a Jaguar night. You never know.
You never know, because I ain't gonna lie. She looked like she had a little, she had a couple of lickety splits. She definitely looks like someone that's been through it.
Them legs, Monet Tejada. Yeah. Candy Burris, formerly of the group Escape, right? Wasn't that what she was in?
And Housewives of Atlanta.
Yeah. Great songwriter. Wrote a lot of songs for a lot of people. She's been called out because she has a restaurant called Blaze, and she's been called out for charging people for ice cubes.
Oh, damn.
Oh wow.
$4 for 2 ice cubes.
Oh, no, she tripping.
What are these, magic ice cubes?
what liquor are the ice cubes made out of?
I don't know. They might be gummy cubes.
That shit's mixed
If,
with
if
squirt.
the ice cubes ain't singing no Vaseline, it ain't worth $4.
If it's $4 for ice cubes, that shit better have her squirt or something in it, because there ain't no way.
See, I'm not the one that did it. I'm not the one that did it.
Yeah, what? What are you talking about? What are you talking about? Not the one that did it. Did what?
Waze just let a word slip.
Oh, my bad.
What did he say? Squirt?
Nope.
Oh, what did I say?
Something that rhymes with it.
Oh, I did?
Yep.
What, shit?
I'm shook. Wait, I
What the hell is
did?
wrong with you? This motherfucker here, before we've been cussing like a sailor from the moment he came on the damn.
Be cleaner.
Says who?
Oh, that's what you said. But before.
What did I say?
That was when we was trying to go on radio.
What did I say there, Wade? I asked you what was wrong with you. That's all I asked. And you kept saying, I said, for what? I just want to know what's wrong. Because you was going extra.
Oh, no, what I'm saying though is lately the What Up Though show has been the cleaner show. And
get the fuck out of here with that shit.
We haven't used language.
I don't know who's selling you that bullshit. Get the fuck out of here.
Yeah, that was back when we were trying to go on radio. Now that ain't radio. We ain't got as much restriction on language.
Ain't no FCC now.
Oh, there's always gonna be FCC.
Always, but point.
They just in the shadows now
point.
where we at. That's all. They just in the
just don't
shadows.
like that. It's just when you're just unnecessary, like you was before the show. Just unnecessary throwing out cuss words for no reason for no reason, just because you can, or if you think it adds some kind of emphasis, or it makes a bad joke funny. It's like, for what?
I got you.
But ain't nobody watching they step around here. That's
okay.
Where the hell that come from? Who are you talking to? Who are you taking notes from? You're gonna piss me off now. I need a fucking gummy. Give me a drink.
But I forgot. You know, we were talking about Jaguar, right? I forgot this part. Eminem still has not mentioned a single cat. I just wanted to make sure that was put out there.
So Holy smokes. To backtrack on what you're talking about there. Jaguar Wright said what? She said he got banged from behind, right?
And Proof wrote all of his rhymes.
And said, if you name me once, say anything about me, I'm gonna put out. I got receipts, and you say anything about me. Here they come.
Yeah.
He said nothing yet. He ain't even mentioned. He won't even talk about the Lions. Anything close to Jaguar. He just
Man.
all the cats we got in Detroit. We got Tigers, Lions. He won't say a damn word about a lion, about a cat.
No.
Now, you also know what's crazy about Jaguar saying that? She's done put herself out there to be quite the hoe.
Yep. That's fine.
She's been with Cat Williams. She's been with Black
Common.
Boy. She's been with Common. She's been with Jay-Z.
That's the music industry.
She was with Proof.
Yeah. That's the industry.
So she's been with everybody.
Everybody's been with everybody in the
So
industry.
she's just as much as a hoe as she's calling everybody else.
She ain't calling them hoe.
So basically, what the deal is, then she's saying, if I'm willing to call myself out, it's like when Eminem did in 8 Mile. I'm white. Look at me. I live with my mama in the trailer. You know, I'm gonna call myself out on all my shit. Now, what you gonna say about me?
Yeah.
Now let's talk about you.
Yeah, she hitting him with the Uno reverse card.
Now let's talk about you, because I know some shit about you too.
Now, do I believe
your real name's Clarence?
Right?
This parents have a real good marriage.
I'm just saying, Drake filed a lawsuit way faster than Jay-Z or Eminem did when it came to Jaguar White. They have legitimate defamation cases if she wasn't right. I'm just saying.
Okay, all right. You know what? I'm going with that. I'm glad you brought that up. That was actually a good little find right there, Wade. There's a flight attendant. Y'all got to see this video, because to me, it wasn't that bad. She was dancing more than a little bit of a twerk, but they considered it, Alaska Airlines considered it a twerk video, and they fired this flight attendant for making a twerk video on the plane in her full stewardess uniform.
First of all, for it to be a twerk video, there has to be a bit of a jigglage to it.
Well, she fine though.
She was fine, but there ain't no jiggly.
She wasn't really twerking. She was dancing. It was a little bit of a twerk type move, but
yeah,
it wasn't what I would consider a twerk video.
To me, it just reminded me of your average TikTok dance. It has a little sexuality to it, but it's nothing obscene, nothing over the top.
Don't get me wrong, she fine as wine.
They was looking for a reason to fire her.
I'm looking for a reason to hire her.
Me too.
You better watch your mouth.
I'm a parent. I don't need special ed students around her.
You better shut your white mouth. I'm not kidding you.
Oh, I just realized I could put a crown on.
Yeah. You know what? King me, damn it. King me. And she filed a wrongful termination suit against the airline.
Good for
and
her.
I wish her the best. I hope she wins.
Win that. Get your money, boo.
She makes me want to go to Alaska. That's how fancy it is. 2 more things, and then I'm out of here. One more thing, really, and then I'm out of here. But I'm going to close with a story that's it's not really a story, but you'll see what I mean.
Okay.
I saw this list here.
Okay.
And y'all probably not going it's not the kind of list y'all going to be able to jump in and throw something out, because even I can't, because I don't remember what all came out in 1985. If I had a list of songs that came out in 85, I would probably say I agree or disagree with this list. But I can say I like all 5 of these songs. However, there is definitely one song on this list that I wouldn't have there. And one song on this list that I thought came out in 84, but I'll read it off. The top 5 hip hop songs of '85, according to this random TikToker, I guess. I don't know if it was. I saw it on Facebook, but it looked like a TikTok video. But it was cool. It was fun anyway to check it out. At number 5, Run DMC, King of Rock. I know that song.
I've heard it. Yeah.
King of Rock. There's none higher. Sucker MCs should call me sire.
Yep.
On my kingdom. I'm gonna rock until I retire. Something like that. Right. At number 4, a song that I would not have had on this list. Fat Boys Are Back.
Yep, that's when I heard it.
The Fat Boys are back, and you know we can never be back. That's the year that I battled them and whooped their ass and smoked them. Because as I feel about the song now, I felt about it then. Like I like the song, but I can rap better than them. That's how I felt, and I proved it. But for that to be out in '85 means to me his number 3 had to come out in '84 like I thought, because Fat Boys Are Back was on their second album, not their first album. And their first album came out after LL Cool J's first album. LL Cool J's first album came out before the Fat Boys. And he has at number 3, LL Cool J, Radio. And I don't think that was '85. That was '84. It came out before Stick Up, Ha Ha Ha, Stick Up. So that doesn't make sense to me.
No.
And that was their first album. Stick Up, Ha Ha Ha, Stick Up. Fat Boys Are Back was their comeback from that. That said, maybe I'm wrong. I haven't done my research. I'm just going by memory. But
It looks like Rob's going to get that information from you.
It was
don't worry about it. In 1985, at number 2, one I do like a lot that I would leave on this list. The Boogie Boys, Fly Girl. I probably don't know that one. That was
Girl.
That's it. You heard me playing it. Actually, you should have.
I've heard that song my entire life. You got to remember, in 1985, I was a single cell organism.
Fly Girl, Fly Girl, Fly Girl is a girl. And at number 1, which I must agree with this at number 1, is Roxanne. That song had a greater impact than any song in that year, because you had the real Roxanne made a career off of responding. Roxanne Shante came out off of starting with a response to that. And then the real Roxanne and Roxanne Shante got into a beef. And then there was Roxanne's a Man. Y'all don't remember that one. There was a whole slew. It was a whole slew of Roxanne response songs after Roxanne. And that was a game changer, and it was the biggest influence of that year. So that's that man's top 5 hip hop songs of 1985.
I'm gonna mention it though.
What?
You guys are gonna laugh at me.
Go ahead, man. Talk. Damn, you scared. You know what?
We
Get
don't
your
let-
scary ass off the show. Hold up. Let me kick him off the show, damn it. Don't scare
Chicago
me.
Bears with the Super Bowl shuffle.
Oh, God damn.
Yes, that was 1985, the Super Bowl Shuffle. You
Yeah,
right.
I was a single cell organism in 1985, so I've heard the songs. I don't remember them like that.
Yeah, I got you. It makes me want to really do my research on 1985 and come up with my own list and combat it. Had we been doing this on Saturday like we normally do, I would have taken that time. But being that I got home from work an hour before we started recording, I didn't have time to delve into it like I would have liked to.
Right.
So
Maybe next time.
I'm gonna revisit this though.
I
I'm
was
going
just
to revisit this list.
I was just gonna say maybe next week.
I'm going to revisit this list with a list of my own. So stay tuned, folks. Make sure you're watching next week when you find out that I'm too old to remember that I said this and forget all about it. You'll find out why they call me OG now. Let's see here. I do have one last thing for you guys.
Okay.
So normally at this point of the show, I say red pill or blue pill. Gonna do it a little different tonight. And the reason being is that you're familiar with the Ball family.
Yeah.
Right? Lonzo Ball got drafted by the Lakers, and he's still in the league somewhere. And then you got LaMelo Ball, who plays for Charlotte.
Yep. Lonzo's still in Chicago.
Yeah, you're probably right. I think you are right. Yeah, and LaMelo plays in Charlotte. He's a baller. To me, I like him better than Lonzo.
Mm-hmm.
And then there was a third brother, LiAngelo Ball, who didn't make it. He didn't cut the mustard.
No pun intended here.
But mustard! I got you. I got it. But he did make the news recently because he just signed a record contract when the whole country fell in love with his new song, Tweaker. This is LiAngelo Ball, Tweaker.
Oh, and in case I don't see you, good afternoon, good evening, and good night.
What up, though?